Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Jason from Jadren Aquatics. I hope you guys are having an absolutely amazing, magnificent week. I haven't been having the greatest of weeks, but I'm getting by. I've had to have 3 crowns put on in just like a few months, so I got teeth pain that won't stop. I'm tired of it. And then the other day I broke another tooth. But it's because as a kid I had like 15 fillings, and so now 30 something years later I got all kind of problems, so I don't know. So today let's talk about something you guys want to hear about, not about Jason. Got in some more shrimp today. These are some shrimp that I got from Tom Quinn. These were actually some ones that I got off a auction off of one of the, I think this one was off of a Facebook group if I remember right. And these guys are called super tigers. Now, a lot of the Caridinas that I get in are typically ones that have been bred with something else to create what they are. But these are actually ones that exist in the wild. They're basically like brothers or sisters to tangerine tigers, where tangerine tigers also exist naturally in the wild. From what I understand, these are the same thing, but they're just from a different place. So I'm really interested to get these and try to breed them, and also start to try to cross them with some other things to see what kind of cool stuff that we can get out of them. So box came in. It's a normal number 4 box, a 7x7x6. Let's open it up here. Got our normal styrofoam thingamawhopper, and oh, it has real insulation. I hate real insulation. One time, the reason I hate it is because one time when I was a kid, my dad was putting up insulation, this pink insulation like this, and something got in his eye. Yeah, I know, he should have had on eye protection, that was his fault. So he had to go to the hospital, and it ended up being a piece of the fiberglass from the insulation got in his eye. So I hate messing with this stuff now. I feel like I need to go put some safety goggles on before I open up my box. But I know the purpose of it, I understand what it's for, so let's move ahead. Oh, we've got a sheet in here, so let's read what the heck our sheet has here. Oh, this is kind of interesting. This tells a little bit about them. This is cool. I wish I had more stuff like this. Sometimes I buy stuff and then I have to go research to find out what was crossed to make it, so I can even explain what it is. But these are, congratulations on your new super tigers. I ship only juvenile shrimp because they travel best when adapting to new water conditions. These are 100% super tigers, originally obtained from Germany, and have never been bred with anything else. I've been breeding them for over 5 years now. Yes, they arrive with faint stripes, but this is due to shipping stress as well as being juveniles. The color as well as stripe thickness will develop over time and adapt to your parameters. Super tigers originate from southern China and are a wild natural shrimp, not a species that has been altered or bred for color pattern enhancement. I feed my super tiger shrimp snow pops in RO water and use salty shrimp. It takes these shrimp approximately half of their maturity to reach their full potential in coloring and stripe thickness. They can have a range of body colors from tan to reddish, and their stripes from being solid black to having white with black lines. They can reach approximately 1 inch to 1.5 inches in length, larger than most tigers. I hope you enjoy these tiger shrimp. Then it's got another thing that kind of gives what the other details are as far as mainly water conditions. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's see if we can't safely get this pink stuff out of here. And as I pull this out of here, I'm going to, wait a minute, we're just gonna pull the bag out. Okay, here we go. These guys look great. It's in a cordon breather bag. I was a little bit concerned about these because they were supposed to arrive yesterday, and then I guess the postman came by at lunchtime, because I have always shipped to work, that way I don't have to worry about them sitting outside, but we leave during lunch. But the postman used to always come early, but for some reason this day he came around noontime. So, but he didn't leave a little thing in there that said, hey, we tried to deliver and you weren't there. So I didn't know what was going on, so I had to go by the post office, and they didn't know exactly what was going on. So luckily they tried to deliver them today. I wasn't there again for lunch, but they called me this time. So they put them in this little box that I have, and we ran up to work in about 10 minutes and got them out. So that's the quick story on the story of how I got these things. Okay, so all of them look good. Again, in a breather bag, got a piece of guppy grass in there for something them to hold on. I don't see any casualties in here. And of course, like he said in there, because of the fact these guys have been shipping for 3 days, they have pretty much no color whatsoever. So we'll go ahead and we'll take these, we'll get them drip acclimated, and then we'll get them in the tank, and I'll probably you know, let it go for a couple of days and let them color up, and then I'll get some better shots of them so you guys can see exactly what they look like. Thanks again, guys, for joining me for another shrimp unboxing. As you guys can see, I'm not only getting in a lot of fish, but I'm also getting in a lot of shrimp. I think right now, as far as Caridina species go, I probably have about 15 or 16 different ones now, and I'm actually running out of tank space now for shrimp, and I don't want to run out of tank space, so I don't know what I'm doing. I got to figure something out. It's kind of aggravating when I take a 10-gallon tank and I put like 5 shrimp in there. There needs to be more. So I think I might start trying to mix some of them, because it's not really that big of a deal if you mix certain types. So that might be some of the avenue that I take to get more in a tank, so I can get the populations exploding. So if you've got a comment, be sure and leave it down below, or question. So thanks again, guys, and God bless.